Hi everyone, my name is Brenda Galvan, a student reporter from Orange County, California, and today we are going to interview Isabella Zuniga on hate in our community and how she is combating it.
Okay, and now I will be introducing Isabella Zuniga, who is here. So, hi, Isabella. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, of course. My name is Isabel Zuniga, and I am going to be a rising senior at San Juan Hills High School, and I'm part of the program and movement called CUSD Against Racism, where we are organizing in our community, Orange County and San Juan Capistrano, to inform people about the Black Lives Matter movement and also to decrease the amount of racism in our schools and how it's being treated and how it's being addressed.
And so, how have you seen racism or any form of hate affect your home country or specifically in Orange County?
Yeah, well, earlier this year with all the Black Lives Matter marches, we had one in San Clemente, California, and there was a counter protester there just like being super hateful towards like our protest, which was on the other side of the road. The police officers were thankfully there to like try and be a sort of wall, I guess,
Mhm.
but one of some of our protesters went up to the other side and like tried to block him, and like it only gave us more fire to be louder, and so a lot of that hate was just really directed towards us. And I mean, the only way that we can combat it and like to address it is to address it with love. So it's really just about addressing the hate with just more love.
Oh, I love that. And so, what are the steps you have taken to control it? I know you talked a little bit about what you've done for your school district.
Yeah, so one of the most recent protests that we had was a type of like open mic protest where we were in front of the CUSD board uh, office, I suppose. And inside, they were having their meeting over Zoom, and we were outside just waiting to get on to that meeting. But while we were out there, everyone from around our community in different schools, like from San Juan to Soro, they were all sharing stories of how maybe teachers had treated them badly or their experience with racism in their own schools. And it was just a beautiful night to express our beliefs and what we really wanted to see happen in CUSD. Many students were writing like messages in chalk on the ground so that the board members could see it as they walked out, and it was just really beautiful to hear everyone. Not only are we conducting like open mics and just trying to hear everyone's stories, which really is just the first step, we have begun to talk to the board and really express our grievances and began to work with them in task forces to address those in our school rules. Because really, racism in our like booklets and like how, and in the rule books really of the school boards, it's really just like this measly little paragraph, and we have more about the school dress code than we do about racism. So we really do want to change that, and how teachers are being trained, and how it begins with how they're trained and then also when they're hired as well.
Oh, I love that. And do you have any advice to anyone who is trying to form a project of their own but doesn't know where to start or what to do?
Yeah. Well, basically, just get other students who are also really passionate about what you believe in and about your goals that you want to see in your community and in your school. For example, I believe it was Tesoro. They're trying to build their own task force to address racism in their school. And with our Instagram, CUSD Against Racism, you should go follow it. We have posted about them and then also tried to give them more of a larger audience so that they can get the work that they need to get done.
Oh, I love that. So, one supporting another.
Yes, of course.
And anything else you would like to add? Any advice or anything to any students or youth who might be watching this?
Yeah, well, any movements, especially like the Black Lives Matter movement and anything uh, where you're trying to seek change, you always have to persevere. And really, change doesn't come easy. The Black Lives Matter movement started in like 2013, and now we're barely going to see that traction and that nationwide approval now in 2020, 7 years later. Like, that is a long fight. So, really, it's about persevering, getting your group together to help you and support you, and seek others who have done this before to lead you through it as well.
Thank you so much, Isabella.
You're welcome.